We're Mississippi Strong.
Weekdays, stream First Alert Weather Plus.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us.
Wlbt's First Alert Weather Team is keeping you up to date with the latest information. From your morning commute to your afternoon drive, we're on your side, streaming on your favorite devices. Wlbt First Alert Weather Plus.
Alrighty, good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us here on WLBT Plus First Alert Weather Edition. I'm meteorologist Chase France, and we're going to dive into the details of your Memorial Day forecast. I know that there's a lot of events going on later on into the day today. I don't know why that was not working. There we go. Here we go. So our First Alert Skycam network is showing us a lot of rainfall. I'm sure that a lot of you woke up to a good bit of rainfall, and I'm sure you fell asleep to rainfall last night. So it is a much better look in comparison to last night. No severe weather right now. However, I said right now, so that's the key word. But let's take you around the radar as you are getting ready for your day. We'll take you county by county, really areas to the north of I-20. If you live into the lower Delta, look at that cluster of thunderstorms making its way to areas north of Vicksburg right now. We'll see that pattern really continue throughout the day today. Scattered showers and thunderstorms to be expected for areas north of I-20 all the way through the about 10 a.m. time frame. Good morning, Melissa Price. I hope you're having a great start to your day. It's a very wet start as you are heading on out for any plans this afternoon or evening. I'm actually going to put this full screen for you so you can kind of tell exactly what we're going to be looking at. In terms of the radar, I'm sure it's a better view, but still, this is what we're expecting. Areas along I-55 looking at the heaviest cluster of storms. We'll actually zoom in here a little bit. It's mainly into the Brookhaven, in between Hazelhurst, Wesson, Crystal Springs, all the way up to Terry. If you live in the Jackson Metro, the system is making its way towards you. You can kind of see how that direction is making its way off to the east-northeast. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a little bit of some clusters of thunderstorms throughout the rest of the day today. Good morning, Pat Brown, all the way from Flora, as you are. I was about to say Florida, but doesn't matter. Flora, as you are getting your day started. Here's what you can expect this afternoon. So I know that we have a lot of plans going on this afternoon and evening, as well as this morning. Still going to be a bit soggy. We have a chance for strong to severe storms. By around 10 to 11, we'll start to see this system make its way off to the north. Good morning, Tiffany Crawford. Hope you're having a great day today. As we will be talking about this afternoon, after about lunchtime, we have a good chance to see more widespread coverage of strong to severe storms embedded in this line developing off to the west. Good morning, Becky Sanders from Vicksburg. Hope you're having a great start to your day as well. By around the 3 o'clock hour, we start to see a better chance of more, widespread coverage here in the central Mississippi area. I want you to be aware that these cells have the potential for damaging winds, large hail, and tornadoes into the day today. The threats are low. Good morning, Sherry from Fannin. Hope you're having a great start to your day over there as well. And by around 5 or 6 o'clock, we're looking dry, though. Don't have to worry about any chance of rainfall. And then we talked about really tomorrow morning, we have a good chance early tomorrow morning, but by 9 o'clock or by most of us into the morning commute, we should be looking good. Good morning, Gene, all the way from Tylertown. One of my best buddies is from Tylertown. And man, I am definitely, I'm trying to read this comment. Okay, we're good. Good morning, Loretta from Vicksburg. I'm sorry, I can't do multiple things at once, guys, but by the late morning, we should be looking good, fairly quiet. Then we have a chance into the afternoon for more chances of scattered showers and thunderstorms. But let's break it down for you day by day. Again, we have multiple chances for strong to severe storms here into your first alert forecast for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, all under a marginal risk. So that means every single county. Man, I'm hearing the thunder outside right now. Whew, thunder roars. Good morning, Patrick from Crystal Springs. I hope you're having a great start to your day. I know it's a really soggy one for you. Yes, Stephanie, it is raining here into the metro area right now. So I know a lot of people are off today, so you might not get out and about, but if you planned on getting out and about, well, I hate to tell you, you should probably not. Every single year, my family over in Dallas, they go over to the National Cemetery over into Arlington, and they lay out reefs and flags. And my aunt texted me this morning, and she was going out there to do it, but it was pouring down rain, and she still went out there and did it. So I'm sure that a lot of the Memorial Day plans are still a go, depending on what they're doing, what's going on. So just make sure you keep checking in on whatever event that you were planning on going to or planning on doing. Then make sure you're just checking in to make sure you know if it's still actually happening today with the rainfall that we're expecting. Good morning to all the people that I've missed. So EJ, good morning to you over in Brookhaven. Louise in Louisville. Man, you can get that thing mixed up pretty quickly. Good morning, Tanya from Brandon. Good morning, Clara. And good morning, Singletary from Florence. And Stanley, good morning from Huntsville, Alabama. You had some pretty strong storms there not too long ago. Very strong tornadoes out over into the Huntsville area not all that long ago. But that's what I want you to be aware of, is that we are tracking out the potential for us to have severe weather here in central Mississippi. So again, please make sure that you know what's going on. Make sure you have ways to stay updated. Let's break it down by the different model runs. We love doing that here, don't we? I mean, y'all like it. I've gotten positive responses from y'all. So again, this is a look at the model run for the rest of the day today. This is one of our high resolution models. So let me change it to one of our different high resolution models, and we'll break it down, see the difference between the two. So this one is the HER. The next one is the graph. So I don't know. Looks fairly similar. Oh, Sherry. Oh, here, actually, let's break it down. Annette or Annetta? I hope I'm saying it right. Could I get a game of golf in at 12 at Hattiesburg? You know, I'm a big fan of golf. I've started getting really into it, and been working on my swing here recently. Oh, feeling tight right now. Oh, I can't go out there and do it right now, though, because it is pouring. Hattiesburg at noon. Honestly, it might be dry in Hattiesburg at noon, but, you know, if you're playing 18 holes, and if you're playing with some slow people in front of you, well, I hate to tell you this, it will be raining on you by the time that you hit the back nine. So that's something to be aware of. Sherry was asking, I need to go outside to the grocery store. Can you make it stop raining? No, Sherry, I cannot make it stop raining. I wish I could. If I had that power, I promise you, I would not be here in Jackson, Mississippi. I would be somewhere else controlling the world if I could control when it rained and when it stopped raining. I wish I could, but I can't. So if you have to go outside, just grab your rain gear. That's probably the best bet I can give you. Good morning to Celeste over in Yazoo City. I love going up over there in Yazoo City. Have you ever been to downtown Yazoo City? Beautiful, small little town. Oh my gosh, the different color buildings. Hard to beat a view up there over into the gateway to the Delta, I think is what it's called. But good morning to Fanny as you are heading on out for your day today. It's a wet one and expected to be a wet one. So basically what we can learn from this is all the models are in agreement that we are going to be looking at chances for rainfall. And then tomorrow afternoon is where it differs. I think Tuesday afternoon we have a good chance for better widespread coverage for strong to severe storms tomorrow. Let's see here. Fanny, you got to go to the grocery store too? Man, I hate to tell you this. It's going to be a wet one. You can go out there still. No one's stopping you. Just because it's a little rainy doesn't mean that you can't go to the grocery store now. Would I go to the grocery store if it's raining? No, I'm not going outside today. I'm going home and I'm taking a nap. This is prime nap time weather, people. And I kid you not, you need to enjoy it before we actually have to set alarms to stay awake and stay aware for the chances of severe weather later on this afternoon. Good morning, Joshua from Jackson. Josiah? I think it's Josiah. Make sure you tell me if I'm saying that right. Please, if I butcher your names, I'm sorry. Abby asked, when would be a good time to start night fishing? I don't want to be rained out again. Oh, great question. Again, for the night tonight, depends what time you're going out there. If you're going out past, I'd say, if you're in the central Mississippi area, if you're going out past really 7 p.m., you should be good to go tonight. But into the next couple of days, that's where it gets a little bit tricky, a little bit iffy. I don't know. This sounds better than the usual. Well, you need to tell me what it's actually pronounced. You know, I need it written out as the oh my gosh, what the announcers kind of have it. You know, where it's like a play-by-play for the name. Good morning, Philly. Happy birthday to Gina, wherever you are watching, Gina. Happy birthday. I hope you have a great day today. Good morning from Vicksburg for Anna. The lightning's not playing around this morning. No, it is not. I promise you, this lightning is no joke, and it's still firing up on the back end of things. Cassandra, what time? Well, right now it's 9:10. I'm not understanding what time is what. What time this afternoon are you expecting rain? What time right now are you expecting rain? It's 9:10 right now, and we'll see the rainfall continue until about 11 a.m. for areas north of I-20, and then we'll see another round of storms this afternoon after about 1 p.m. And then that'll linger to about 5 o'clock. It'll be a fast-moving system, which actually, let's see if we can see it. There it is. That's the line that we're tracking into this afternoon. So that system over into Louisiana. Oh, pronunciation. Rhonda, I need pronunciation. Are you kidding me? I need you to tell me when I need what I need to say right. I mean, I'm not from Mississippi. I understand some of these cities' names. The first one that got me whenever I was actually in Meridian. Oh my gosh, I'll have to look at a map real quick. Before this, while I was still at Mississippi State in school, I worked in Meridian, Mississippi over at WTOK, and there were a couple names that it got me. So Tumsuba was a big one for me. I remember Pachuta was a big one. Pachuta and Shabuda got me. Gilbertown, Cuba, York, everything. It took me a while to learn my pronunciation. So I've tried my best. Coming from Dallas, we have a lot of Indian names, a lot of the Indian reservations. So that's a very similar thing that we have here as well in Mississippi. So I was able to pick up on that quick, but man, some of the pronunciation on some of the stuff is kind of tough, but I try my best. So please let me know if I ever mess anything up. You're not going to hurt my feelings. I just need to know. Favorite town, though, is Hot Coffee. I think that's absolutely amazing that there's a town here called Hot Coffee. That's great. I love that. Good morning from Grenada. I think it's Grenada. We have a tree down on Highway 7. Another thing I wanted to bring up, over onto I-55, actually had a tree knock down some power lines. So that's crazy that it actually blocked all lanes of traffic early this morning. I wonder if I could get that pulled up for you. I wonder. Chubby is my favorite Mississippi town name. Yeah, let me know y'all's favorite Mississippi town names. I think it's cool that Mississippi's very unique. The people here are great. I love the fact that it is super duper unique. Okay, so let's try to see where this is. So let me pull up this over here. So give me 1 second. I'm actually going to do this live for y'all. I'll try to pull this up right now. So I have to go to MDOT real quick. I'm going to walk y'all through exactly what I'm doing to make sure you know that I'm just not sitting here just mouthing off, but pulling up the traffic right now to see where that I-55 incident is. Elton South. No, there's an accident on Elton Road. Oh, it's Terry. That's it. So I-55 north at Cunningham and Terry. So let's take a look. Okay, so that's where they're making people exit. I-55 is currently closed, north and southbound. Look at this. This is from the storm system that rolled through a little bit ago. We didn't really talk about it being really showing a lot of damaging winds, but man, it was able to knock down power lines. Look at that. I-55 is completely closed, north and southbound. This is over into Terry, so this is just south of the metro. And man, that's crazy. That's crazy that this is completely closed because of some power lines. So, man, I think that's wow. We didn't even have a severe thunderstorm warning, and it's just crazy that we saw damaging winds to be able to knock down some power lines. You can kind of see it drooping down right in front of the cops there. And I'm very thankful for all the police officers out there. They were able to stop traffic very quickly. We haven't had any incidents or reports of any injuries right now, which is good. I'm very thankful for that because this could have been very bad. People are driving at very high speed. So this could have ended very badly. So I'm very thankful that everyone's safe. I just want you to be aware that these storms, even if they're not severe, they pack a punch, and they will pack a punch later on into the day today. So I'm actually going to close this out real quick. Again, I just really wanted to show y'all that. So let's read through this. So Midnight is your favorite, Tiffany. Man, that's a good name. Shabuda, of course. I love me some Shabuda. I've been out there a couple times. Grenada. Okay, Grenada. I have a Granada over Northeast Dallas, or really Northeast Texas. There's a Granada. So that's why some of those are confusing to me. Like our very own Ashley Civic, she's from Cincinnati. So her Louisville is Louisville. So for her, I know that was tough for her to kind of learn. For me, I have a Louisville in Dallas, so it was pretty easy for me. But it just depends on where you are. Morning from Canton morning as you are getting your day started. Guitar is your favorite. I got to find out where guitar is. That's kind of funny. Man, Vincent saying in the Chicago area, high in the 40s overnight. Man, I wish that it was 40 degrees here. That sounds nice. Derek, you just came back from Dallas and didn't see any rain? I just came back from Dallas yesterday, last night, and got back. This morning, though, they saw a lot of it. So that might be why. Happy birthday to whoever. I don't know who you're talking about, Maxine, but whoever Maxine is saying happy birthday to, happy birthday. I hope you have a great day. Dolly, praying for Jackson. Thankfully, we're not seeing too widespread coverage of severe weather right now. So thank you for always praying, but still. Gaucher. It's spelled guitar, but well, I know what Gaucher is. I didn't know it was spelled like guitar. Are you sure? I'm gonna have to look that up. That's crazy. If that's, I know what Gaucher is, but let me see that here. I can't find it. I'll have to find it later. I don't have the time right now. I'm gonna believe you. I'm going to believe you though. The special. I'm gonna have to believe you. Good morning, Derek from Magnolia. Hope you're having a great start to your day. Allison, will it clear out or have a break in the rain this afternoon for the Metro? We will get a little bit of a break into the early afternoon. Not necessarily enough for you to go out. Oh, Gautier. Is spelled just as it is. Gautier, right, Rhonda? Make sure I'm getting that right. I'm still learning. Make sure you tell me if I'm saying something wrong. I would love for you to tell me if I'm saying something wrong, because I need all the help I can get, people, especially early in the mornings. I'm barely awake half the time, so I need y'all to tell me if I'm doing something wrong. I hope y'all are having a great start. Will it clear out this afternoon? Yes, we'll get a nice little break in the rainfall. Thankfully, into the afternoon hours, but then we'll have this back system right here, just off to the west. It's moving pretty quick as well, just outside of Nacogdoches and north of Fort Polk over into Shreveport. How bad is the tornado threat? Abby's asking. Thankfully, it's not necessarily high. If you notice, I'm actually going to stop this. If you notice, you see where these little notches are, like these little teeny tiny notches in this line of storms. So that's really what we look for. This is mainly a straight line wind threat for us here into this afternoon. So we could see winds up to 40, maybe 50 or 60 miles an hour. But again, it's just if you get a little bit of turning, thankfully we don't have a lot of it. It's just we have a lot of intensity and a lot of juice for the system to get going. So that's really our main threat, is just the damaging wind, large hail associated with that. But if you look just to the south of Pleasant Hill, you see these little teeny tiny notches. That's really what we look for whenever we're tracking tornadic activity. Thankfully, there's little to none over into this area right now. I'm not trying to say that there will be none, because it is still a possibility throughout the afternoon hours today. So good morning to everyone out there as well, and to Cynthia, Deborah. Hope you have a great start to your day as well. That's all I got for you. We're going to be bringing you updates throughout the rest of the day for your first alert forecast. If you have any questions, or if you just want to tell me your favorite Mississippi town name, again, mine's Hot Coffee. Don't be afraid to send a message on this thing, or just say whatever you would like into the. I gotta say, I'm trying to remember this name. It's into the Delta. The Delta's got some good ones up there. I think Bourbon is good. I think Bourbon's a good name. Hello from Trisha in Florence. Hope you have a great start to your day. I'm sorry, Possum Neck. That's a good one. I won't have to look at where that's at. Again, please send them in. I think it's really a good time that we can talk about this and just joke around. I know that's where some people live and everything like that. But still, I mean, I live in a funny I live in a place called Saxy, Texas. Wilson Stribling likes to call it Sexy Saxy, or Sexy Texas. So I think it's everyone's got a little funny spot over in town. So just make sure you're having a great start to your day. If you have any plans to go out and remember the fallen, please do. If I were back home, I'd be out there helping lay reefs early this morning. But still, have a great rest of your day. Make sure you are staying safe and aware. Have multiple ways of staying alert and aware throughout the rest of the afternoon today. And we'll continue to bring you updates in your first alert forecast throughout the rest of the day into the rest of the week, to be honest. So also, I have a little tidbit I'd like to share now before I sign off. The Mississippi Mud Monsters have agreed after I pestered them so much. I said, y'all got to let me do this, guys. I'm begging. But they have agreed to let me throw out the first pitch on Saturday for Saturday's game at 5:30 to 6 o'clock. We'll have a great time out there. So I know that's still a little bit away, and we got to get through some rainfall into this week, but I'll be throwing out the first pitch this weekend on Saturday. So if you want to come out and have a good time, I'll be out there enjoying a nice hot dog after I throw out the pitch and watching some good baseball. I went there opening night and it was a great time. So we'll talk about that in more detail once we get through this rainfall, but have a great day and we'll talk to you again later.